LA to California and now to college, we have followed the inspiring story of the local basketball standout Austin Hatch and his recovery from not one but two plane crashes.
That story is now starting a new chapter in Ann Arbor, and that's where we find News Channel 15 sports director Glenn Marini. He's at the University of Michigan for the team's annual media day. Glenn.
Hey, that's right, guys. As you can see behind me here at the Chrysler Center in Ann Arbor, the University of Michigan basketball program, their practice is in full effect, and that means Austin Hatch on the court in the maize and blue for this Michigan Wolverines basketball team. It's an amazing sight to see, and if you remember his backstory, it's even more amazing. Back on June 15th in 2011, Austin verbally committing to play at the University of Michigan. Just 10 days later, he was involved in the second fatal plane crash of his young life. It took the life of his father, Dr. Stephen Hatch, and his stepmother. But Austin, after 3 years of recovery, is here in Ann Arbor as a freshman for this team and certainly fulfilling a dream. Hatch, like the other freshmen for this Michigan basketball program, reported to Ann Arbor this summer. He played his first minutes as a Wolverine during the team's 9-day trip to Italy back in August. And with Michigan's season opener November 10th, just a couple of weeks away, you think in some ways it's the fulfillment of that dream, but Austin says there is plenty left.
Well, I've had, just regarding my story, people have asked, like, oh, you should write a book and this and that. And I'm like, well, there's only been a couple chapters written. So how can you write a book after only a few chapters have happened? It doesn't make sense. So there's still a lot more in the works right now, a lot more to come in the future, and I'm excited to see all it unfold.
Where so many people put this, well, what a great thing to have him on this basketball team. Now, the gift is from Austin Hatch to every one of us. When you watch him go through our drills and our kids are encouraging him, that's a tremendous blessing to the team to see what a young man can do.
And coming up tonight at 6 in sports, we're going to have more from Ann Arbor. We'll hear from Austin and his teammates on the impact that this Fort Wayne native is having on this Michigan basketball program. Reporting in Ann Arbor, I'm Glenn Marini, News Channel 15 Sports.